It's not very often that you get a chance to have a fresh start, to reinvent yourself. This is mine. I'm starting my own company and I call it Advance Procurement. When you start a company, you have to pick a name, you have to create a brand, you have to pick something that sticks, that tells a story, that creates an association, or even better, something that creates an emotion. So why Advanced Procurement? What fascinates me about that term is that it works actually on multiple levels. On a very technical level, advanced procurement means to buy something in advance. I can feel your excitement. Marketing is about emotions, right? So when I have to think about a brand, I want to instill some higher meaning into it. And when it comes to procurement, I always tell people that procurement professionals are very proud. They are very passionate about what they do. And with advanced procurement, I want to tap into that feeling and into that emotion. So on a less technical level, advanced procurement means actually to move forward in a purposeful way. So that's the definition of the word advance. And I want to tap into that. I want to use this imperative, this call to action to create a strong response. It's definitely a response that I personally very much love. And so if you ask yourself, how does it make you feel when you hear advanced procurement? I really hope you say energized, because that's what I experience. And that's what I want to bring across. When I first teasered that name to some people, they immediately heard advanced procurement. So they basically already thought about the end state. But I just think that we're not quite there yet. There's still room for improvement. And so I want to make sure that with this company, I help people to move forward with purpose. So advanced procurement is a call to action to move procurement forward in a purposeful way. And how do we do that? We basically want to help two parties, procurement, as well as service providers in the procurement space. For procurement, we're offering three things. First is performance. So that's all about savings delivery, negotiation design, using technology in order to derive more value and really deliver value to stakeholders and to the bottom line. The second part is about digitalization. Many organizations still don't have a proper roadmap in place of how to digitalize their procurement function. And so that's something that we want to help with, all the way to selecting the right partners or bringing their value then to life. And lastly, we want to support with indirect procurement. That's my personal background, and I always very much enjoyed that space, but it's also a space that is very emotional and therefore tough for people to really get into. And so we want to help organizations to unlock value from indirect procurement as well. Now, on the other side, with the service providers in the procurement space, I think for them it's very hard because procurement has been trained not to go for sales messages. And so therefore it's very difficult to cut through the noise. And so I want to help those organizations to really position themselves right and to really come up with a communication that actually cuts through the noise, that cuts through the clutter, and help them basically reach their audience more effectively. So if you're still watching now, thank you very much for your attention. And I very much look forward to hopefully working with you one day. In the short term, please follow our LinkedIn page, sign up for our newsletter, or send me an email at fabian@advanceprocurement.io to get in touch. And I very much look forward to hearing from you. So for now, stay classy, procurement.